Ink Games got updated again, and I want to play the new Sky Games mode. However, I had red light, green light to beat first. I ran like never before until the server lagged out and got one shot by the freaking guards. So I joined another server and made it across like a boss. In Dongola, I managed to get circle, and my new boss still nearly lost with the lighter, but I managed to survive. Then before lights out, everyone lined up to grab their food until this gentleman came up and pushed everyone. It worked out for me, however, as I got to get the food first. I headed over to my bed, prepared for lights out, but instead of fighting, me and two other people started celebrating like we were players 456 and 1. I then asked her how her day was, and she proceeded to jump and not respond, leaving me alone. It was time for hide and seek. The games had given me the task of a hider, so I went to my spot and hid. As I was covered, the hider nearly exposed my hiding spot. However, the seekers were blind. A quick reminder for someone to donate me a game pass. Please and thank you. Moving on, a bunch of seekers rushed by in a frenzied pack, oblivious to the fact that I had been watching. The last 25 seconds forced me to move as I was glowing red. I got stabbed. I thought that this would be my end, but I managed to survive. It was time for jump the rope. This easy game mode stood no chance against my greatness, and I made it look like it's easy work, reaching the end in record time. Then sometime after, I got banged from both sides. We said that we all enjoyed it, so they continued going. Then in Glass Bridge, this one girl decided to aura farm on the entire server and made it across every single tile. Unfortunately, the person that gave me that freaky bang earlier had died. The other girl was devastated. Most people voted to continue, which meant mingle. We got told that we had to hide in rooms of ones. This was quite easy to survive. The second time we also got told to go into rooms of one, which meant that everyone went through, and now it was time for Sky Games. I went up the elevator, hoping that I wouldn't end up like the lunchbox from the actual Squid Games, but I didn't have time to think about that. The game was about to start and I had no clue what I was doing. I went into the center to grab the pole, but instead I started pressing the stupid button, which resulted in me getting hit. I tried grabbing the pole again, and I got hit again. Then Pole Man pushed someone off the square, which meant that we could go to the next shape. This shape was a lot smaller and 2 people died straight away, meaning that it was only 3 people left. One of the people left was the girl who gave me those freaky front shots, so we teamed up and threw the imposter away. It was only us 2 left. She tried grabbing the pole, so I started beating her head in. I started to think that I could win. I then proceeded to try and grab the pole. Little did I know that it was a fatal mistake. I managed to take the pole out, but she punched me with just enough power to throw me off the edge. We are not humans, we are horses.